Okay. It's working now. That was stupid. So, if anybody actually watches this part of the stream, because, you know, I tend to not have the greatest intros while I'm starting out my career like this. If you saw the last one or whatever, the VOD, I'm probably not going to delete it. It was funny. I've been recording stuff for YouTube videos, YouTube content, and I record in 4K. That way I can, like, you know, make my 1440p, 21:9, all that stuff. And so I was streaming in 1080p, but it was trying to make all these recordings in 4K, which is very, very hard on the GPU, the encoder. So that was causing all those issues, but fix that. What are we doing today? Well, this came for me. No, that's just telling me I can control it. This came for me. This is the MMU2S, or the Multi-Material Upgrade, 2nd edition. Don't know what the S stands for. But for my Prusa i3 MK3S Plus. Yeah, totally not a script. So, gonna unbox it and put it together. No idea how long it's gonna take. Last putting together the printer on stream took 18 hours. So, I have work in the morning. I also had a lot better setup last time when my stupid camera up there worked, but it's more like on the capture card. And the fact I tried just getting a cheap $20 capture card. But I'm gonna turn that down for y'all. The gain on that so it doesn't burst out your ears while I'm opening this. God, how does this thing make it through customs? So, you know, they ship it from Russia. Remember, always cut away from yourself. Not like, this is more of a do as I say, not as I do scenario. Let me separate these things so they stop walking. Boom. There it is. Now, you may say that's a big looking box. That looks pretty complex on the front. It should all come together pre-assembled, right? This thing was only like $300 and something with tax. And you know, you might have a point. But when I bought the Prusa, it didn't come assembled. Like I said, it took 18 hours. This one doesn't come assembled either. Let's see what we got. So there's a simple slit over there, up there, up and around. Congratulations on getting the brand new original Prusa printer. Mm-hmm.
I love when our house is clean.
It's only about 10 pounds.
So much better than when it's dirty. These boxes gotta stick out.
Don't need those. User manual. More stickers. Most important part of any build, gummy bears. Circuitry. USB, oh, micro USB, got plenty of those already. Separator panels. They're bigger than I thought. I just realized I can't reach out, it's too small. Motors and multiplexers. Feed 2 because quieter, I guess, I don't know. Put that down there. Fastener and plastic parts set. Now, if I'm correct, these plastic pieces are merely for holding filament because you can hold to 5, or you can use up to 5 different ones at once. So, 5 different trays. So,
Who you talk to?
you're on camera right now, FYI. Just,
Who are you talking to?
I got some buddies on Discord.
Alright, bro.
They don't know I'm streaming. This goes around your cables and keeps them from being damaged. Useless cardboard. We can find a use for it. Nothing's ever useless. The extruder and all of its pieces. Don't know why it's orange, because I got everything in black, and it's everything I make I put in white so you can see what I make. Fasteners, aka zip ties and screws. Not very many, actually, which is a good thing. And the buffer. Basically, so if you look at other 3D printers, a lot of them, or like if you're trying to use multi-material 3D printers, a lot of them come with more than one extruder, like more than one hot end. This one, the Prusa, only has one hot end because it was only designed that way. And in order to keep it upgradable, they changed it to where they added this little doohickey on top. And what it does is it changes the filament for you. You could always go into their slicer, which, you know, makes the G code, and just say, hey, I want to change the color of the filament at this like height. But you can't really do it on individual layers. So they have this little thing to it. The buffer allows it to switch between them. That's what it buffers the next stage of the filament. So if you're going from filament 1 to filament 2, well, there's a little bit of a gap, like 70 millimeters or so of distance, so you just buffer 70 millimeters the next one, so that way it's ready to go. I'll show more at the end. I'm not very good at improv. I know I'm trying to stream, but like, yeah. So 3D printing handbook. This should have the instructions on how to build it. Otherwise, screwed. Nope, that doesn't have it. Maybe it's in here. Did I throw it up to did I miss it? Did I not? Did I pull out the assembly instructions and just like throw them away? I got like no viewers right now, so I can't read chat to tell me what I did wrong. Here's the main one from building the actual thing. Let's check each box. As skilled as I am as an engineer, I don't think I can put this together based off guesses. Fortunately, fortunately, Prusa has very, very detailed online instructions. Yeah. That was supposed to land on the bed. Did not land on the bed. Okay then. Well, Prusa MMU2S assembly instructions. Assembly manuals. Oh, okay. Each kit comes with a printed assembly manual. MMU2S assembly manual is only available online. I guess they're going eco. Difficulty moderate. Oh, only 11 steps though, so you know. Time required, instant. Okay, incompatible printers, blah 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 blah. All the required tools are included. And if not, I have an iFixit kit that could handle all of this. What? I thought I had to print these things. Okay, here's the tools. Which are the exact same ones that came with the original one. So, if you already bought it, the original, which if you're buying this, you already did, just keep your tools. I don't know why anybody would ever throw away tools, but I'll give you a screwdriver. You know, pliers. Oh, this is a new one. A wrench. They did not give you on this one. I wonder if I can use this to change the nozzle diameters. And Allen wrenches. Forget that I have one focused on here this time. I like that view. Really wish I could take off the scarves, but that's part of the overlay that I made. I'll make one without those scarves for the next time. I doubt I'm gonna do a build like this again, even though this is the only thing I've done on this channel. And I haven't actually done anything like this since November 30th, so December, 2 months since I last streamed? Dang. Okay. No soldering is required. No wire crimping is required. The color of the tools might differ. The color of my tools do not differ. Use labels for view high resolution images. Okay. Printed parts versioning. Printed parts is Okay, all parts necessary to finish this kit are included in the kit. Unless I'm... Okay. I got worried there for a second. Inserting the nuts. 3D printed parts are very precise. However, there still might be tolerance in the printed part, and some goes for the size of the nut. Therefore, it might happen that the nut won't fit easily. It might be falling out. Let's see how to fix it. That won't fit in. Use a screw with a threaded along the entire length, and screw it from the opposite side of the opening. While tightening the screw, the nut will be pulled in with the screw afterwards. So, interesting story. If you were here, or if, whatever, when I did my first build, I tried that technique where you put the nut in one side of the hole, and then you screw in from the other one, and then you tighten, or you put the nut on the screw, and then tighten the screw to where it pulls the nut in. Then you're supposed to unscrew the screw. Well, the nut went into the hole, and then stripped the hole to where the nut just spun, and and it was stuck in there because and then the screw just spun as well. So what I ended up doing was I destroyed the nut and the screw. I got a drill, and I melted through the... No, I didn't melt through the plastic, I think. I just melted it enough to pull the screw out. Yeah, it worked. Like, my thing's not done. And pizza's here, but I ain't hungry right now. I'm kind of hungry, but I want to do this. Close down my instructions. A partial... Great. A partial extruder disassembly is required. You have to replace just a few parts. So first thing first, I have to pull the 3D printer out over here. Let's see, pull this around. I was afraid of this. You might be saying, oh yeah, but you can just move the 3D printer. Well, no, I can't for a couple of reasons. One, I built the enclosure for it, the IKEA lac one, and then I put the power supply outside of it because I like to do long prints. So now, hopefully that wasn't too loud or anything. So now I have to come over here and remove the power supply's cables from... this is just a pain. At least the music's chill, right? I'm not dead yet. What made this even worse is I built another computer to monitor this thing, which I haven't really got up and running properly. Trying to cheap out on everything. that screw fell out. Where's that Phillips at? Come on, you stupid cable. There we go. Okay, my frame rate's still fine. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm using Logitech Brio, and it has like issues for me. Maybe you'll get to see them later. When I start buffering, like doing the robot, but like you blink and I got a new position. Get that foam out of here. Jeez, I really made this thing part of this enclosure. Okay. Get rid of those feet. Okay, feet gone, feet gone, feet gone. Okay. Okay, here's my baby. This is what I'm transforming. If you're wondering what these things are, they're little lights I put on the sides. Light strips, because why not? And I need to replace this because I, like an idiot, did not read, and I used PETG on here, which is a type of plastic that has very strong adhesion properties. Mark just joined the server. Then he can join the chat. Where's my text? Here, where's my mouse? I left it up there. What's the point of having a wireless mouse if you don't use it, right?
Hello, Matt.
Hello, Mark. Can you hear me? You cannot hear me because this thing's messed up. Check. Check. RTX voice is missing. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, how are you doing? Can you hear me, Mark? Mark. Can you hear me? So Polly, maybe he muted his Discord or something. I don't know. He's in the chat. I can hear you through Twitch, not on Discord. Yeah, that should be fixed now.
Oh.
You were muted.
Nope, I can hear you now.
Okay. Now, yeah, RTX voice, not really working out for me so well right now.
No, I had you muted from the D&D session for some reason.
Oh, because my power was going out, and then my internet was like really cruddy, and
yes.
So like you're like, I'm gonna mute him, and I was like, hold on, I'm just leaving, and then you just still muted me, and I was like, okay.
I was so confused, yeah, and I was like, wait, I still can't hear him, and then I was like, he's muted, and then it was like muted by you, and I was like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So back working on this thing.
Pretty impressive. What are you doing with it?
So, since you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, I got a I got a part. It came in the mail 2 months after I ordered it. You know, gotta love Russian shipping, and it takes it from where I'm able to only print with one type of material up to 5.
Okay.
And so, don't know how long it's gonna take. It's gonna take a while, but
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, this stupid thing. I was really hoping I would not have to mess with the printer until like the last couple steps, and then it's like step 1, start messing with the printer. I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. Cause I built it.
That seems kind of. Yeah.
I had built it like super into this furniture that I built, and it was just like, no. Can't be just. Is that door seriously only connected to that one screw? But what are you up to?
I just finished meal prepping for the week and a half. And after I'm done eating, if Cameron gets off work on time, then we will probably jam on some games.
Alright.
Still working on that Code Vein suite.
How far are you from it?
I mean, I think I just have one trophy left to get the platinum. But there's a mechanic in the game that there are these things called marks of honor. Every time you beat a boss in co-op, you get one code of honor or mark of honor. But there's also a set of trials at the end of the game that beating those bosses or even some of the enemies, they'll drop marks of honor for you. But it's still quickest to do it with a friend, just because you and someone else is a lot easier than just yourself. And I think you get a little bit extra when you're doing it in co-op, on top of just that extra one per boss. If you do those end-game stuff. So
I know what you mean. I was playing a game that was meant to be co-op on my computer. I was playing single player because it's such a not a great game, but it's based off a show I like. But it was so designed to it, like, if you died in it, you're supposed to be like, okay, yeah, it's super easy to revive a teammate. But if you're playing single player, you die. Like, so the difficulty also doesn't change if you have multiple people. It just gets easier. Like, basically because, more people. So, like, I was playing on, like, the hardest difficulty because you had to do it for a trophy. And
What game is this?
it was Ruby Grim Eclipse, RWBY.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just like, because you also like level cap like a couple, especially playing by yourself, a couple levels before the final boss. So like, it doesn't matter what level you are, you're underpowered for the final fight, and it's more like, okay, run away when you're on one hit mode until your health regens.
Yeah,
It was.
I definitely know that feeling.
Yeah, it was just so annoying. But yeah, it's not a good enough game for me to like tell at least tell my friends to spend money on it. I got it because I got like Humble Bundle or something like that.
Sure.
And I was like, I might as well play it.
Yeah, there's definitely a few games that I've gotten through a bundle. Let's see, there's one, Whales Interactive. I don't know if you know Whales Interactive, but
Sounds like
they
Goat Simulator.
They're known for making FMV games.
FMB.
FMV.
Oh, FM. That still doesn't help me.
Full motion video.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so normally those like the games that they make that are FMV are usually pretty good. I mean, you know, some people are not really into those kind of games, but me and my buddy Chase, we him and then our other friend Steve, we've been playing those games for quite a bit. And then they also made a few other games that just came in this bundle with a couple of the FMV games that we wanted. And so I was like, I'll just play these because why not? And there was like a kart racer, like a temple run ripoff.
Those are always fun.
What was it? It was like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a narrative. It was almost like The Evil Within, but like not horror. It was a detective-y kind of thing. I guess. Oh, what's it? Heavy Rain. But like way, like
Worse.
watered down and definitely worse. But like the story itself wasn't terrible. The graphics weren't like atrocious. They weren't the greatest. But like it was very simple. It's like a very like, hey, here if you want an easy platinum, here you go. So I platinumed all three of those. The kart racer I platinumed within like I think 5 hours. It was not very hard. I mean, they're very fun and silly games. And when I say fun and silly, I mean just silly.
Yeah.
Honestly, the temple run type game wasn't terrible. Like, I actually had somewhat fun playing it, only because I totally ignored the sound of the game and just had music playing the whole time, so it was just like a mindless, hey, you can do this thing.
I know that feeling. When the soundtrack is just trash.
Yeah.
No Sonic game ever has a bad soundtrack, though.
Dude. Yeah, so...
Gameplay aside, the soundtrack's always awesome.
I mean, honestly, I actually like Team Sonic Racing.
I think it's better than Mario Kart. I am just unpopular opinion. Or no, I was thinking about Sega Racing Transformed, like that one, like Racing
I wouldn't
Transformed.
say it's better than Mario Kart, but I think some of the mechanics it has, I like better. But yeah, so I can't remember.
Totally
It was a
unbiased,
long
you know.
time ago when I got it, and let's see. I think I had Christina and Theo over one day, and I ended up getting a third controller, so we played a few races, the three of us, and then like after that, I ended up just platinuming the game on my own. I think I might have had Christina come over a couple times, but
Did you ever finish? It was Mario Party that I played that one time I came over. Like there was a story mode of Mario Party that we like trade off mini games for. Or like I would help you with like memorization ones.
Maybe. I can't remember. I think I did. I think there was one day I just brought it into work, and I was just like, because it was like the first 2 days of classes, so we're just going over the syllabus. So I just sat up at the desk and just played through those.
Honestly, working at the bowling alley is so chill.
I mean, it certainly can be.
You know the shifts that are going to be chill.
No, I know.
Like, especially during a lot of the classes, too, where it's just like, yep, gotta fix the occasional pile-up or whatever. Like, oh, you're, like, in week 6 or whatever, I don't really need to teach you anything. You either got it or you don't by this point. The stupid thing, X carriage back assembly. Oh yeah, but I'm just... So, what'd you think about Gronk's and Longa's adventure?
Hold on. I got a broccoli.
That's the best response you could have had.
It's just slightly undercooked.
So it's like still kind of like chewy or like crunchy, but still like super chewy? Or is it just warm but still crunchy?
It's more crunchy than it should be. But last time I accidentally forgot to, as it says, boil the water. And then when you put the broccoli in, turn that down to half heat. I forgot to turn it down to half heat last time. So I totally overcooked the broccoli and it was just like super mushy and gross. I still ate it. Okay, it wasn't gross. It tasted exactly the same. It was just mushy.
You don't want to just lose the money on the food. You're like, oh, whatever, I'll just... Shit.
Yeah. It was basically broccoli rice at that point.
Okay, what words can streamers say? Because I'm live. I know I can't say certain, like, homophobic words, but, like, what swear words are okay?
Honestly, probably any of them.
Yeah, XQC says a lot of bad stuff, and he doesn't really get reported for all that.
Like, I'd probably say the C word's off limits.
Oh, yeah, I think that's just,
Yeah, I would say
sexist.
anything.
That's the word.
Yeah. Homophobic, racist, sexist.
Basically
I think
anything
those are just
targeting
the big three.
anybody that isn't one of my main things, considering I'm, like, all the good traits in a lot of cases.
Wow. All the good traits, huh?
In a lot of cases. I'm left-handed, so I'm at least one minority.
Yeah. So you know, this isn't public.
I know.
Okay.
I'm a straight, white, Christian male. Like... who has
Yeah,
conservative beliefs.
That is, you are not wrong. But anyway, as far as your and Gronk's adventure, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was great.
I even texted him at one point when they were like doing all the checks and everybody else doing like all the checks. I was like, man, I would really come in handy like at all these checks.
Yeah.
But instead we turned it into the Gronk and Longo. Hold on, what did I call him? I actually text him something. Let me go over.
Longo.
No, it wasn't that. People. Is he? He's not Ducks Unlimited, is he? Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is.
The Gronk and Longo Power Hour sideshow.
I mean,
Considering
yeah,
we're
I
the
thought it
two,
was great.
considering we're the two strongest people in the party right now, he called it the Power Hour.
Oh snap! Two strongest people in the party. I mean, you're not wrong.
Longo OP, dude.
But yeah, I feel like that's one of the few times, like when you're in town, that's one of the few times splitting up the party is totally fine. I just have to remember to
go back and forth.
give you guys, enough time. You know, so that way I'm not focusing on one side over the other.
Whenever you came back to me, since Gronk and I, or Cameron and I have been kind of like texting, planning out the ideas little by little. Whenever you came back to us, I got like a little nervous each time because I'm like, okay, I have a plan. Let's execute it. And then it instantly went haywire every time.
Oh, I thought it was great.
Like, we had plans A, plan B, and then you just happened like, okay, shit, okay, what's plan C? Instantly. We had plan Bs for everything, and anything you said was like instantly not gonna happen.
Which is, again, because I had no idea what your plans were. I was just like, a member of the Zentarum Guild would definitely try to rip you off. And
Which,
then...
I just remembered that they were evil, and they're like, oh, she'd be willing to lie. Well, not evil.
Evil and money hungry. That's the part you're forgetting.
Like, lawful evil.
And greedy.
Well, yeah, that's lawful evil. Greedy is like part of the job description, or the alignment description.
Sure. And then, yeah, as far as the farmer, like, dude, you guys lost her horse.
Okay,
Like,
no,
I
so
don't
you know what?
understand
You know
that,
what
and
started
I
all
don't-
that?
Or Cameron understands that, but
You know what started all that?
Mhm.
Because Gronk went first to tell her he lost a horse and it wanted to sell it. He didn't know exactly how expensive a horse is. He thought it was going to be like 400 gold. And that's why he texted, at one point he was like, I texted him like, you know, a horse isn't actually all that expensive. Like, if your character would have done that, that's great. But like, he's like, oh, wait,
Yeah.
what? Like,
yeah,
I just want to...
Gronk wouldn't know that a horse is that expensive. His logic
No.
is,
It,
like,
that's
honestly, you are probably the least expensive person in the party because you're the smallest. So therefore, he is the most expensive person in the party because he's the biggest. That's Gronk's logic.
Gronk apparently does have an idea of how much money or what stuff's worth because apparently he has a gambler's background.
No, he has an idea of how much like gems and
Oh, okay.
how much he
Well,
wants
whatever.
to rip off people. He doesn't know how much a horse is because he's a gambler.
Whatever. Cameron was like full on like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, man, I don't know if Gronk would have done that or whatever, but good job.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, it was only like, I looked it up in the player's handbook, and it's like 75 gold pieces, or maybe DMG. I don't remember which one I saw. I was just like, I think it was player's handbook. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's 75, dude. He's like, oh. Well, this turned into
That's why
Why
she
not?
took. That's why she took 85.
Okay,
No, it was
well,
70.
yeah. I
For 70,
originally...
I said 100, so then we met at 85.
Yeah, because I said 70, because I knew it was under. Hey, and I was like, okay, room for negotiation. She's already going to want more, so just instantly undercut it. Then we'll go up to 80, and I'm like, in my mind, 85 is the limit, I'll go. And then you instantly went to, I was like, that was the easiest negotiation I ever dealt with.
I mean, I had you make a persuasion check. I didn't beat your persuasion check, so.
I don't remember if we did persuasion. I think we just, like, we met in the middle. Oh.
Yeah, I had you roll persuasion, and then I rolled, and I rolled lower than whatever you did. I think you rolled an 18, I rolled like a 14.
You always roll hot against my ability checks.
I mean,
Like, when you're
when
playing a
your
character, I should
persuasion-
say.
yeah. But when your persuasion is, you're a bard. Like,
No,
the person a farmer.
I'm saying you roll good against my things usually.
Oh, and when you're DMing.
No, like, you roll a 14, which I guess isn't high, but what was her modifier for that? Like, I probably rolled a 12, and I got +6 to it.
Yeah, I rolled. I think I just rolled a natural 14. I think I just made her a commoner. So 10 across the board.
Yeah, you had like a natural 20 earlier, or whatever, when I had something else going on.
Yeah, that natural 20, that was sweet.
That's what I'm saying, like, you roll hot against me. Like,
I
not
roll
in
hot.
combat. Not in combat. Just when we're trying to roleplay something.
I roll hot in very interesting times.
Usually at the start of the round, when everybody's gonna die, or...
Hey man. Honestly, looking back, I wish I had done a final fight a little bit different.
Everybody always has regrets about that. Like, what would you have
know.
done?
So I would have made the lair webbed.
Oh yeah, him actually use the web staff, the spiders.
Well, not even him just uses it, but the lair would have already been webbed because he had been there for a while. So that way, you guys would move. It literally only would have been a detriment to you guys.
It would have been. Oh yeah, it would have been like difficult terrain for us or something.
Yeah, so it would have been difficult terrain for you guys, and not only that, like a giant spider has blind sense for 10 feet. That's why the spider was able to know where Gronk was in the darkness. Same with the Great Ooze, knew where
I was for like 60 feet.
And so
I was like, I'm behind a wall, I'm safe. Nope.
yeah, in webbing, the spiders have like I think if it's I can't remember if there is a range, but I believe it's just if you're in a part of the web that's connected to the web the spider is a part of, they know where you are. Like they know your exact location.
I haven't played any I haven't used any spiders, so I don't know.
Yeah, so I wanted to do that, and then not only like again it would have been half movement speed for you guys, but I think it just would have made it a little bit like I don't want to say it would have made it more fun. It definitely would have made it more challenging, but I think it would have made it more of like a boss fight than. I mean, it was still hard.
Say that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it was easy by any means. Like,
sure.
We were like, people were hurt at the end of it. Yeah, we were all like surrounding him, but like with one attack, he downed like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, and the other thing.
Sure, it was his last one, but that was like a first level Thunder Wave, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I used it first level.
Yeah, first level spell downed 3 of us. We were that low.
And the
it was
other
just the
thing,
action economy.
Yeah, the other thing was, like, so the 3 bugbears that were in the room were the same 3 that were in the room that barricaded you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't necessarily want to have them have escaped, because they are his bodyguards. Because the module says 4 giant spiders. And I was just like, there's no way I can do 4 giant spiders, 3 bugbears, and the black spider and get away with it. Unless the
but you had like some take Grista.
Well, so I ended up just doing the 2 giant spiders instead of 4 because I had the 3 bugbears. I felt like that was a decent offset. Because yeah, even 4 giant spiders and the black spider, that might have been almost too much because of their web attack.
We aren't the most balanced party either.
No.
Like, if I had played Wizard, that might have balanced it out really well, but I'm already playing this.
At least you're a half caster. Or
that's what I'm saying.
Are you half or
technically, a bard is a full caster because
right.
90% of what they do is is like spells usually.
Right. Yeah, so you're a full caster. Fen is a half caster?
Yeah, I get spell slots every time I level up. Finn gets them like every other time.
Yeah, Fenn's a half caster. Trebek is a half caster. Gronk
like honestly, I should have played Warlock.
I mean, that would have been kind of fun. But
well, especially with you doing Rise of Tiamat, like that would have left room for a lot of like godly stuff later on.
I mean, they're still gonna definitely come into play.
Well, I'm saying like in stuff like Rise of Tiamat, and where you're playing with like a literal deity in there versus like Waterdeep Dragon Heist, the big bad or like one of the possible big bad evil guys is just Xanathar, and he's like the only famous one. It's like that's not. Like, I think religion plays a lot more effect in your campaign than mine.
Yeah, that's true. But Cameron and I are going to be hopping on games, so I am going to hop off, or at least voice chat.
Okay. Unless you add him into this.
I mean, we're probably going to use the chat in PSN, but I can see if he wants to... I mean, if he wants to hop in a Discord.
Yeah. I'm trying to add more people to the server. I'm gonna like make this into like an official Discord server for like when I'm
Gotcha.
streaming.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll ask him, see what he wants to do, but
Okay.
I will keep watching the stream, making sure everything goes okay.
Okay. Yeah. I messed up earlier. I was recording for my YouTube content that I'm working on, and it records in 4K, and I left that thing there. So like when I was streaming, it was trying to like stream this in 1080p, but also record in 4K at like live time, and that's like a big no-no.
Yeah.
My computer was like, dude, we cannot do this.
Sure.
My $3,000 computer.
All right.
But yeah, if you're gonna head out. See ya.
Yeah. I will probably be on after we're done, so.
Yep. Go beat your bosses.
Thanks.
Tell Stevie I said hi.
Stevie?
I said go beat your bosses. And Stevie's one of your bosses.
Gotcha.
Why'd you do those Allen wrenches? Alright, yep. Talk to you later.
Right, later.
One good thing about when I talk to friends during this or whatever is I just shut off my brain in a sense. And I just like focus on the conversation. So even though I'm like going along with this, I don't think about what I'm doing too much. Come on. I know I just need a couple turns of this thing. I can't tell if it's turning or not. I should really mark this so I know if it's... Okay, I think it's turning. Okay, this is a very difficult position to like adjust for whatever freaking reason they would have me turning this. Next time I buy this printer, next time I buy a Prusa, having it assembled, I'm going to email them like, hey, if I want the upgrade pre-attached, how much extra is that going to cost? Because this, oh frick, the Pinta's getting in the way. Well, I was going to have to calibrate this stuff anyways. It's just a few turns. Oh, it's already super loose. I'll be right back, like you'll be able to see me. Is my cable? Oh wait, back my keys. Hey Luke, come in here for a second. Like when you get a chance. I need a favor from you.
Yeah, I can tell. I just have things simple.
Okay, I need you to get me pizza.
What?
I need you to get me pizza. Wait. I got you something. Give me pizza. I'll give you something that you'll really be happy about. I'm not lying. I actually did get him something. Are you not gonna give me pizza?
Hang on!
Just unlock back. Oh, you can see. I don't know. If, yeah. Great. I need a charger. I have a battery pack somewhere over there. I'll get a charger in a second. Oh my god, I'm done. Funny is he thinks I'm probably gonna. I'm not gonna return it if he doesn't get the pizza. He could just totally blow me off and be like, "Oh, great, now what?" I need that a compressor so you guys can hear me when I lower my voice. Am I fully releasing this? will fall out. Okay, don't let it fall out. Thought this thing would fall out. It should have probably fallen out. Release it, but again, just slightly create the gap between the parts. It fell over. Did it fall on the ground? I think it fell. You know where it probably went? Oh, I see it. Aluminum extrusions have gaps in them. It's very difficult sometimes to find stuff like this. Just enough to create a gap between the parts, apparently. Because I'm pretty sure that's the last thing holding it in place. And that is dusty in there. I didn't even notice where the fan's blowing into. That is dusty. Release the other input. Sorry, wait, what? Push the adapter printer part up. Keep in mind this is steel. Oh, it's that thing. Should be a small channel. I'm sorry, wait, what? Right here. Do I need to create a bigger gap? Aha! So I gotta pull. There we go. So I don't have the gap big enough between them. They said keep in mind that something. Steel ball inside. He's not getting me pizza. How is that stuck in there so... Why didn't they just have him use the pliers? Extruder idler disassembly. Push out the shaft, keep it for later. that. Take this, keep the bearings inside, put them like that. No hairbro for all that. Rewards are only for those who build a printer. Wait for the next chapter. Grab this. Oh, okay. Am I pulling him out? Okay. Take this orange piece. Put it in there where this one with the steel ball is. So the protrusion goes into the groove. It does. Push it down and check its upper surface is aligned with the extruder. Sounds like this. Where I really want to get a hammer and just really get it in there, you know? Pliers are good, close so I can. The hell is it running into that's such an issue? Let's first pull it out again. And putting it upside down. No, there's only one real way for it to go in. It's just kind of bulky. Or something. I guess 3D printing isn't, it's kind of, it's not really an exact science. Maybe, let's clean this up a little bit. Okay, if it's just to slide it in there. It literally just says push it. Okay, it also has it, looks like it's retightened. So we're gonna retighten it. See if it just slides in once it's like, you know, supposedly in place. That's what it's getting caught on. It's that magnetic thing over here. Was I supposed to remove it? I'm gonna hold this part up with one hand, put this in, hold that with the other, and switch back. Now it slides in no problem. You know, I gotta say, that looks better than I thought. Let me check it on my phone. Twitch.tv/Wally Wallace. Now it slides in no problem. Probably should have my hair from this. IR sensor part preparation. One M3 by 18 screw. I should probably get my calipers. Unless... yeah. I want to check to make sure I'm using the right stuff. Gonna chill out and vibe to this. There goes the screw. Build filled. One of those. One of these. I'm looking for the... just... nut. Front sensor cover. This does not look like the... This is the IR sensor holder. There it is. IR sensor or cover. Let's just... It's like that. And then the IR sensor cover. Excited for that. Let's continue then. Okay. And I could have sworn, my infinite wisdom, that I put the IR sensor in a very safe place. Like, right here. Should have clipped it, so I would have remembered. There it is. And the M2x8. Careful with the filament sensor. Do not touch the black PCB, which I just was, nor the chips on it, which I'm pretty sure the back, which I just was. Hold the PCB from the sides. Well, shit. Following assembly instructions should be done close to the extruder. No need to pull the IR sensor cable out, however, for better visibility, it is good. Ensure the same new generation of the IR sensor, just in different positions at the extruder. So we take, first pull the IR sensor cable, so you have slack. It can't disappear in the sleeve. Take this smaller connector without the sensor and carefully push it all the way through the sensor holder. So we're gonna look from this side. It's gonna go all the way through to that side. Connect the cable and the sensor together on the other side. Make sure the safety latch is facing up. The sensor must be How much are BB and Nokia? So stock market time. We're gonna take a slight break. Talk about the stock market. I bought into AMC because I didn't get into GameStop. Boo-hoo for me. Buy AMC and don't sell. Simple as that. Let's see. The other ones, BlackBerry, BB. Right now they are $15 or $14. Cheapest they've been in a while. Well, not cheapest in a while. If you got it on last Friday, yeah, last Friday they were down all the way to $12, so like still a good time. If you got into, weeks ago, they were down under 7. Now it's time to get into it. Other one, Nokia. $5 stocks right now. $5 stocks right now. A couple of weeks ago they were down under. Yeah, they've barely changed. Slight gains here or there. Got a big hit in November. Nokia's not one I would normally recommend, but Reddit really wants it to shoot up. Let's look at AMC again. Yeah, I would not have gone into AMC because it's way too volatile. It's been on a real decline. Huh. But Reddit has the power to change that. How much portfolio? How much market power is that? I'm sticking my guns with AMC. Put more money in. Stick on my guns. Okay. The sensor, of course, I put it in upside down. I'm hungry. I'm texting him. I'm saying I'm not joking when I said I got you something. But I need pizza. Trust me on this. I also kind of want the clip. Don't tell him that. I got nobody to clip it. Whatever. Okay. So now we're gonna take it up the butt. Okay, so if we're looking at it from over here, it's coming around. It's gonna shoot down like that. Okay, so let's just plug that back in. We can get a little bit of that out, I'm sure. But not that much. Take the cover and place it on the top. Give me this stupid screw. Thank you, magnetic heat bed. I really hope you can't hear what he's saying. Sounds like he's talking about like a music video. We're gonna go with that music video. Hey, Luke. I'm not asking questions. What do we do with the nut? Knowing me, it fell. No, it's right here. I'm just blind. Knowing me, I'm blind. Snap the holder on cover. Checks bop. Okay, there we go. Now I gotta retighten all the exterior screws. My brother is really full of himself. Big for his britches. Too big. I know I'm not talking too much, just concentrating. Just getting lost in the music, you know, just chilling. Now I get to do the fun ones that I don't know if they're even turning. Oh, jeez. It sounds like high school drama, even though he's in college. Oh, right, that's because this isn't like attached. Not do it. So the long one, in the bottom right. This entire screw is holding up that entire thing's weight. Or this tiny little screw is holding up the entire thing's weight. Okay. I don't want to deal with that again.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
I am back briefly. We are taking a small pause while he eats dinner.
Tell him to hop on. So, no.
Yeah.
Right. That's all we would hear from the other side.
I mean,
Especially
could you hear me eating dinner?
No.
Oh, okay.
But, Cameron's mic setup.
Sure.
Especially with his laptop, we would just echo all the way.
Yeah, he was like...
Especially if you didn't mute Discord.
Sure.
Or not Discord,
He's like,
the stream.
He was have Matt hop on PSN chat. And I was like, oh yeah. But then I forgot your PS5 is not in your room.
No, it is not. And I don't think my phone can do PSN chat.
Should be able to if you have the app.
Yeah. Maybe. I'll figure it out.
But yeah, he doesn't have his adapter for his phone. So it would either be... It would have to be his phone's speaker. And I'm just like,
Yeah. No. Probably not the best.
No. How is the upgrade coming along?
Alright, I just kind of zone out sometimes while I do this, just listen to the music. You know? Holy... This... Whoa.
This, what?
I'm hoping that's not what I'm doing right now. Just looking at all the parts. And the more I look through this bag, either body... Okay, never mind. I think I'm... Are there Fontic parts in here? I think I'm good. Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Huh, okay. So how's the boss rush going?
So we're not doing the boss rush. We are doing his third playthrough, so he can get the third and final ending.
Okay.
And he saved the bad ending for last, which is the quickest run. And since we've already seen all the cutscenes, we can just blow through everything. It's going to be... We could probably beat it within the next hour.
Oh, look at you guys. Speed run!
Pretty much.
I thought Code Vein was supposed to be like a Dark Souls type of game.
It is. So on New Game Plus, you can either choose to increase the difficulty or stay at the same difficulty. You just don't get any bonuses.
Yeah.
So he just chose to keep it on the same difficulty, so we can just blow through, since we're such a high level.
Yeah. Like when I played the Ratchet and Clank on its hard difficulty or whatever, I remember I just like grinded for a while just to upgrade some weapons just to make it easy to blow through it. That's all you really have to do.
Yeah.
It's just find the difficulty that's easy for you.
Yeah, I mean, Ratchet and Clank, even the hard difficulty in those games wasn't even that bad.
No, but like I wanted to do it where if I ever had to like take my hand off the left analog stick, or my thumb I should say, I wasn't happy. Like
Sure.
it's pinned forward. I remember though there was one mission in the 2016 game where they want you to like use a turret to like defend a hangar, and by that time like you don't have the nanotech or like whatever they called it, health I should say, to like survive just on there because you take damage while you're in the turret. So
Yeah,
you're just
I think I remember what
motionless.
you were talking about.
Yeah, you're just motionless while like a dropship comes and just like shoots you like so many big bad evil guys. You're just like, huh. No, I'm gonna go and like fight them by my like just on the ground.
I think at one point that's what I did.
Oh, if you pre-ordered or whatever and you got the bouncer, they just ruined that fight. It was just over instantly.
I didn't pre-order it. I just bought it
No.
normally.
No, I just like watched somebody else do. He's like, so what you do is you download or you get the bouncer and you win.
I mean, you could
Like
still get the bouncer, right? Or
I-
was it pre-order only?
I didn't get it, and I platinumed the game.
Okay, then I must not have been able to get it either.
Like,
That
I don't
seems kind
remember.
of dumb that a weapon is locked behind a pre-order bonus.
And it's like it makes it more pay to play too, because like if it breaks the game that bad.
Yeah, so the Evil Within, I was platinuming that, and I just got so fed up I needed to watch a guide, and there was this one person who does pretty good speedruns, and like in his guide, at one point of the game, he uses a fire arrow, which those were only available if you pre-ordered the game, which I did on PS, or not pre-order. If you, yeah, it was pre-order, or if you got like the day one edition, whatever.
Basically pre-order.
Yeah. Which I got on PS3, but I was trying to platinum it on PS4 because I was like, I'd rather just upgrade the game for PS4. But then I lost those bonuses.
That's
like
stupid.
an idiot. And then, so then I was like, this is dumb. And that section was brutal. But I
think
somehow managed to do it. But I was just like, this is ridiculous. That your strat is something I can't do because I didn't pre-order the game on this console. Like,
did you look up anybody else's strat?
and that's the thing, is everyone who did it, they did the same thing. And I was like, this is not a walkthrough. This is, or a guide. Like, this is, like, they should have the disclaimer, this is a guide if you pre-ordered the game. And I don't know. I was annoyed. Anyway,
Did you look
back
up
on.
if there are any other ways of getting it without that?
I mean, I ended up doing it. I just had to go through trials and tribulations. But it was just kind of annoying.
That was a good Phoenix Wright game.
But
Trials
anyway,
and Tribulations. It's a good Phoenix Wright game.
Sure. Cameron's back on.
Okay.
So I will catch you in a
Have
little
fun.
bit. Thanks.
Hey, there's the time that screw pulling technique actually worked out for me. And it only slightly damaged the part, but I'm pulling out the screw, so no need to go get the drill this time. What's my phone at? 15, so good. Oh, use a screw pulling technique. Yeah, because your tolerances are absolute garbage sometimes, aren't they? Insert the pulley in the idler as shown. Slide the shaft through the idler and pulley. Use a reasonable force or you will break the printed part. Okay, reasonable force. Like, stronger than unreason, like stupid force, or like just enough force to put it through. Okay, so it goes in like this, and it says going from this side. I really gotta like have an organization method. So my method is usually just put it there, I'll remember, and then I don't remember. That's one thing I hate about 3D printed parts. It's like they're never accurately sized. There we go. Good news is my strong force is like a modern day reasonable force. Because I am not very strong. Now they're talking about he's talking about the new Spider-Man. Hey, do I need 2 of those M3x40s? Okay, one of them has a screw, one of them doesn't. Or not a screw, a spring. Okay, magnets, hold them in place. In place as shown using. So this goes in here like this. No spring. One over here. Tighten that down a little bit. It was an hour ago I asked for pizza, dude. How long was it gonna take you to walk downstairs and get pizza?
I'm not gonna hang up on this chick.
You don't need to hang up on him.
I'm not gonna go downstairs while I'm on the phone.
Why not? Just say, hey, Matthew wants pizza. Can you go get me pizza?
What do you want?
Okay, do we get Hawaiian?
Yeah.
That kind. You said you would go and get it, and you're like, 1 sec.
Yeah,
and then
you
you
were having a conversation. I'm like,
1 sec is not 1 hour.
okay, so we were on the call for 10 minutes, so it's been 50 minutes.
I text you at one point.
You did not text me. Hey, look at that, he texted me.
Uh-huh. Go.
Nah, they got some retard slicing from mom's work. Not actually from our work, but
Okay, like, I'm streaming.
who's watching?
I have viewers. I'm small enough to where, like, I won't get reported for anything, but, like...
Look, I don't care what I say. You see that? Yeah, I say whatever I want.
Okay, so my mom works at a special needs school. She actually does. She's a school secretary. But doesn't mean you can say that kind of stuff.
Bleep it out.
It's live.
Whatever. So,
I thought my D&D group would be, like, stressful. Okay, what's up?
no, I'm worse than all of them. So yeah, they got some really bad slices, so
Okay.
we're gonna figure it out.
My God. Should be aligned or slightly below the surface. Why the hell did it have me remove the IR sensor? Thank you.
Saw it.
Yeah, I had a feeling you saw it. I was trying to get you out of here before you saw it. Yeah. I'll send you the receipt later.
Alright, we'll just
Just don't. Yeah, not on that. Yeah, there's one. When did you see it?
the first time I walked in.
I was trying to cover it.
Oh, this thing's heavy. Oh, I'm so running with this.
You should make some of the grunts and run with it.
Oh, trust me. They're not grats. And ammo cans are heavier.
Oh, that's what they're running with?
Yeah, they're 35 pounds. I ended up running with 2 of them today.
Sure, no wires are pinched. No, I'm good. That's just spinning. That's not a good sign. Oh. That doesn't have a... I know where that one came from now. I don't know when that fell out, but I've been looking for that one for a while. M3 square thing. See, most people think to tighten it to like get it over there, but if you loosen it, you get the same result without having to break anything. And that goes right in there like that. Who's saying we can't make repairs on the fly? Yeah, again, my strong force is a reasonable force. Okay. So you know what? Oh, my freaking other stuff is broken. I just used the Brio camera, just for sure. Let's come over to your BRB. Okay, you can still hear me. So hold on while I'm adding the. Yeah, I gotta add video capture. No, escape. Okay. Ow, forgot why I'm doing that. Full on that one. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll be right back.